Namaskaram and welcome to this session on Introduction to Inner Engineering program. It'll be good if you can post on the chat where you're joining from, which city you're joining from. Just take a minute to post on the chat where you're all joining from. Bangalore, Gurgaon, Wisconsin, okay, Hyderabad. So we have people joining us from across the world for this session. My name is Loknetra. I'm a full-time volunteer at Isha Yoga Center in South India at Coimbatore. What we're looking at today is an introduction to the Inner Engineering program. Sadhguru created this program as the flagship offering of Isha Foundation more than 40 years ago. And over these last more than 4 decades, this program has been offered to millions and millions of people across the world. And invariably for almost all of them, it's been a tremendous experience and a process of transformation in their lives. So we would like to talk to you today about what this program offers, how you can benefit from it, how this can be an experience and a transformation in your life, and what are the benefits you can derive from this program. But before we look at what you can get out of it, first of all, let's hear from Sadhguru. What is inner engineering?
The moment we are born as human beings, somehow our lives got complicated. If we had come here as any other creature on this planet, life would be very simple. Eating, sleeping, reproducing and dying one day. Now we have to do all those things, but somehow where you are right now, wherever you may be, is not enough, isn't it? You want to be little more than what you're right now. If you know only money, maybe you're thinking of little more money. If you know only pleasure, maybe little more pleasure. Power, little more power. Everybody is wanting to be little more than what they're right now. The process of desiring is continuously going on. Whether you're going to work, or you're going to the bar, or you're going to the temple, or you're getting married, or you're having children, you're studying in a university, all this effort of life, everything was in pursuit of happiness, is it so? In the last 100 years, with the use of science and technology, we have changed the very face of this planet. Today, we have the kind of comforts and conveniences that no other generation could ever even imagine. We are definitely the most comfortable generation ever on this planet, is it so? But are we also the most joyful generation? So it's not worked. Every creature, from plant to animal to everything, including human beings, have paid an enormous price to create these comforts and conveniences, and we are not even happy. What is the point? We have engineered the world today in many ways so that it functions better for us, isn't it? We have done nothing about ourselves. It's time to really look at it, isn't it? In the last 24 hours, how many moments of joy have you known? When you were 5 years of age, a child, how many moments of joy did you know in 24 hours? The whole equation has gotten reversed somehow. It doesn't matter where you are. You are sitting in a palace or in heaven, but your inner situation is not good, it doesn't matter, isn't it? This mind could have been a source of ecstasy, but this mind has become a source of misery for most people, tension, anxiety, depression. Why? You just don't know how to handle it, isn't it? See, there's only one problem with your life. Life is not happening the way you think it should happen. That's the only problem. Is there any other problem? Nobody around you will happen 100% your way, isn't it so? Yes? Nobody happens your way, it's okay. The problem is, this one is not happening your way. That is the problem, isn't it? People have concluded that stress is a part of their life. Stress is not a part of your life, it is just that you do not know how to manage your body, you do not know how to manage your mind, you do not know how to manage your emotions or your life energies. Everything is happening accidentally. So if things happen your way, you have begun to understand in the world that you have to engineer it. The same with you. No inner engineering has been done for you, isn't it? Just by accident you're trying to happen. Now I'm talking about creating the right kind of chemistry within you, where to be peaceful and blissful is just natural to you.
So the inner engineering process offers you the tools, the necessary awareness to take charge of your life, to take charge of the fundamental experience of your life. At the core of the program, what Sadhguru offers is a very ancient and a powerful process of yoga kriya called as the Shambhavi Mahamudra. This is a 21-minute practice. We teach with a few preparatory steps, a few preparatory asanas. Shambhavi Mahamudra is an energy process which is powerful and purifying, which also incorporates the breath. And practicing this kriya, it takes about 21 minutes a day, produces a very deep state of rest and relaxation in your mind and body, a much deeper state of rest and relaxation than what you might have experienced through sleep. For most people, sleep is the deepest form of rest that you know, isn't it so? Yes? You will see the kriya will relax you much deeper than sleep. And you already know this, rest is the basis of any activity you perform in your life. How effective you are tomorrow morning is decided by how well rested you are tonight, isn't it so? Yes. So there are a lot of benefits that one can derive by practicing the Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya. One thing is it can enhance your memory and your power of concentration almost 100% in just a few weeks of practice. Your work productivity levels, your efficiency levels can be tremendously enhanced. Your sleep quotas can significantly reduce. And this can be an effective preventive and a cure for a whole variety of chronic ailments like diabetes, blood pressure, asthma, migraine, aches and pains, and a whole lot of ailments that we manufacture in our own system, that we manufacture within ourselves, can be completely relieved, or you can use it as an effective preventive. How is this possible? Yes. Today we can show you any number of people, thousands of people who have come out of these situations just practicing the Kriya and employing the tools of inner engineering in their day-to-day lives. See, if you look at the disease, the word dis-ease means dis-ease. That is, your body, your mind is not functioning at a state of ease that it needs to function. That is what you call as disease. In modern medicine, they say that your chronic ailments are all psychosomatic in nature. Yes, you know that. So the fundamental cause, the root cause for your ailments is largely in your mind. Because for every fluctuation that happens on the level of your mind, there is a corresponding chemical reaction in your physiology. Have you noticed when you're tensed, when you're angry, when you're agitated, how it feels within you? There's a change in your body chemistry. Have you noticed that? Yes. How your breath is, how your heartbeat is. I'm sure you've paid attention to this at some point in your life, isn't it so? Yes. Now, all that you're doing is you're running your internal systems at a much faster pace than its natural pace, and hence the ailments. This is just like your car. If you drive it, let's say at 50 kilometers per hour speed, let's say the engine life is 100,000 kilometers. If you constantly rev it up at 100 kilometers per hour speed, definitely the lifetime, the efficiency of the engine is going to reduce. And similar things are happening with your system. So if you know how to be at a certain state of ease within yourself, then you can easily reverse this process. And as I said, this can be a very effective preventive and a cure for most of the chronic ailments. Now, how effective you function, whether it's your sleep, your memory, your concentration, how sharp, how clear, how effective your mind functions, is essentially how relaxed and focused you are, isn't it so? Yes. Practicing Shambhavi Mahamudra produces a state of balance and relaxation within you that you'll see naturally your mind functions at its peak without any stress. See, functioning at your peak does not mean it needs to be stressed out. You can function at the very peak of your capabilities without any level of stress. In fact, only when you're in absolute ease within yourself, you can function at the peak of your capabilities. And that's the possibility of inner engineering. Today, there is sufficient scientific research, published scientific research on the benefits and the impact of Shambhavi Mahamudra. Some of the most leading universities from India and United States and across the world have conducted research on the impact of Shambhavi Mahamudra on the human system, the biochemistry, and the energy levels. Universities like the Harvard, Rutgers, IIT Delhi, and the Indiana University, they've published research, and you can look it up on the website. They're saying that your stress levels can be reduced more than 50% in just a few months of practice. These are the benefits, these are the side benefits of practicing the Kriya. But fundamentally, when Sadhguru says inner engineering, what we're talking about is a way of taking charge of the way you experience your life every moment. See, if you look at how most people go through life situations, how you are within yourself right now, how you're experiencing your life within yourself, whether you're peaceful or you're stressed out, whether you're happy, unhappy, whether you're this way or that way, is largely decided by what's happening outside, isn't it so? Yes, the external situations decide the way you are within yourself. If external situations are happening wonderful, maybe you're okay. If outside goes haywire, maybe you also go with it, isn't it so? Yes. Now, once your fundamental experience of life is subject or is mortgaged to the external situations, then stress, anxiety, fear is but unavoidable, because no matter how intelligent, how capable you are, the external situations of life are never 100% in your hands. But there's a way by which you can transform in such a way that the way you are within yourself is completely in your hands. It happens as a conscious choice. No matter what kind of situations you face on the outside, whether you're going through the most wonderful situations or you may be facing the worst calamity, how you are within yourself happens as a conscious process by your choice. And if you had this choice, what would you choose every moment of your life? Would you choose joy or misery? Would you choose peace or stress? Obviously, you would choose to be at the peak of your of your experience, isn't it so? So, when you know how to maintain a constant state of pleasantness within yourself, you will see your capabilities, your intelligence, your mind, your body, your energies can be pitched to its peak to an extent that you thought it's superhuman. But Sadhguru says this is human. This is human potential, unexplored. And that's what inner engineering offers you, an opportunity to explore the peak of who you are as a human being. We have many millions of people who have gone through the program from across the world. We'd like to show you a few people sharing their experience of the inner engineering program.
Imagine if you're very exhausted and you hit the bed and then you wake up in the morning, you feel very fresh. That's how I feel after my 21 minutes of Shambhavi Mahamudra. It actually makes you more conscious. I used to just eat unconsciously everything, every time. After Shambhavi Mahamudra, even before eating, I'll be like, why am I eating this? You become very aware, and that's very important in my field because you're trying to be another character there. You're trying to forget yourself. I feel that that calmness has come. Once you start not letting anything affect you externally, then you tend to be more cheerful. So I think it has really helped.
I'm a consultant respiratory physician at Bombay Hospital and Bhatia Hospital in Mumbai. And I attended my first inner engineering course in 2014. There has to be a vibrancy and an energy about you as a physician if you have to heal bodies and minds. And I think that's the change that happened. It calms you down, it gives you more control over yourself, and therefore gives you a fantastic relationship with your patients who need you, who need to trust you. I've rarely lost my temper with patients since doing the inner engineering course. How much difference this can make to the lives of not just healthcare professionals, but everyone on this planet. We'd be a better planet with more inner engineering.
I decided to do inner engineering because I just felt pretty burnt out after my season. I don't know, I just needed something to kind of get me back going. I come here and I feel like I get more clarity and just am more relaxed. And obviously happy. I just think it's cool that there's so much time and energy devoted to growth and like turning inward, because truly it really is the most important thing you can do in your life.
It is Sadhguru's wish and vision that every human being across the planet is touched by this process and is benefited by what he's offering as inner engineering. Over the years, Sadhguru has refined the process in a manner that it's more impactful, and it's also possible for you to go through it from wherever you are at the comfort of your own homes. On the 23rd of September, Sadhguru launched the inner engineering, or relaunched, I would say, the inner engineering online program. And we'd like to walk you through the structure of what this program is about. It's called In 7 Steps, Transform Your Life with Sadhguru, the inner engineering program. It's a 7-step process. The first 6 steps are self-paced, and the 7th step is a live guided process that happens over the weekend. The 7th step happens over the weekend. It's Saturday and Sunday, 4 hours on Saturday and a full day on the Sunday. So this is the day that the initiation or the transmission of the Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya happens in the program. The program is available in multiple languages, in 15 languages, both Indian and multiple overseas languages. As a part of the new year, Sadhguru is offering you a an incentive and a discount to participate in the engineering program until the 15th of January. It's available at 20% off. You can take this opportunity. You can also offer it as a gift for the new year to your friends, family, people that you really care for, that you wish that they also transform their lives and walk this journey along with you. This program, you can go through it online. It's available on the mobile or on your desktop on the browser. If you wish to participate, if you wish to register, you just go to this URL, sadhguru.org/IE, and all the information is available there. If you need any support while you're registering or while you're going through the program, you can reach out to support.ishafoundation.org, and our volunteers are always there ready to reach out and help you with any kind of support that you may need. One question that comes up often is, why online? Now, what Sadhguru is offering as the transmission of the Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya is always a one-to-one process. It is not that you're going through it online. It's a live transmission of a very powerful energy process that you receive from Sadhguru. And it's unique for you. It's unique for each individual who's going through the program. From the time we launched the online program in September, we are hearing people share their experience of how they've received the initiation. And it's nothing less than being with Sadhguru one-to-one. And that's how it is transmitted. So the program is very effective online, and you don't need to have this question of, will it work for me online? It's working for millions of people, and you can take it as an experience for yourself. So this is what we wanted to offer you. We have a few minutes. If you have any questions, you can type it out on the chat box, and we'll be happy to address those. Martin is asking, bought inner engineering 10 days ago, but I can't do it at the moment. Can I do it after 20 days? Most certainly. It's best if you can finish the program in about 2 weeks' time from the time you start, and also schedule yourself for the 7th step as per your convenience in the next month or month and a half. That would be more effective. Can someone with recently diagnosed high blood pressure under medications do in an engineering program? It may require fast breathing during the sessions. Okay. So as we already spoke, if you're having BP, then I would insist, please go through the program. It can be a very effective way to handle your stress and your blood pressure. Please do continue the medications if you have been prescribed on something. Do not stop the medication without the advice of your medical practitioner. But the practice can help you to come out of it over a period of time. Keshav has asked, I have a room shared by 2 other guys. Can I do the steps on the terrace of my hostel? Okay. Please answer this for me as I'm about to enroll. Okay. So, Keshav, the program is a very personal journey. It's a one-to-one process between you and Sadhguru. It's best if you go through it in a place where there is no disturbance for you, where you're able to stay focused and participate in what is happening in the program. The location does not really matter. If your terrace is a place where there is no disturbance, you can definitely go through it. Maybe I can give you an idea. You can enroll your 2 other roommates, and all of you can do it at your own pace, in your own convenience. In what time period should you attend inner engineering completion after you start it? Rajput. As I said, it's best if you, once you start the program, you finish it in about, I would say, 20 days, within a month. If you finish the program, because the first six steps are preparatory in nature. By themselves, they have a certain impact on how you perceive your life, and it brings about a tremendous shift in your consciousness. And these are also preparatory for you to receive the transmission of the Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya. So once you've gone through the preparation, it's best if you can also receive the initiation as early as it's convenient for you. So I would say about 3 weeks to a month, if you can complete the program, that would be ideal. Shashank, can I do IE offline? There are a few programs available depending on which city. I don't know where you're residing, Shashank. You can visit if you're in India, or even if you're overseas. You can visit the Isha Yoga Center, where we offer a 4-day program which is residential at the ashram, and it's a very beautiful, powerful space where you can go through this process. You can look at the website for local contact details of volunteers, and you can contact them for any offline programs available in your nearby in your city or in your nearby cities. Miraj Hassan, will it be available in the Sadhguru app? Most certainly. The program is available on Sadhguru app, and you can not only sign up for it on the app, you can also go through the program on the app. So I hope this session has been useful for you to understand about inner engineering and how it can be a very significant intervention in your life to change the trajectory of how your life is happening and fundamentally transform the way you experience life. And we do hope that you will make use of it for yourself and also offer it to people around you. Thank you very much.